Apple may have delayed a foldable iPhone until 2025 because it's not in a hurry to enter the foldable market. No foldable iPhone for you until 2025, possibly even later. Apparently, the project has been delayed versus the previously reported launch predictions. I don't know why that's the case. I know Apple likes to be
late to the party.
They just like to be very sure.
Yes.
And I don't know that a folding phone is the right phone for everybody, right? I know that I love using it so much that I am reluctant to switch to other phones, me personally. But am I the average person? When it comes to that, probably not.
But what if they do it really right? Like, it's way better than what anyone has imagined.
But what is a way that you can do that that isn't going to require the same technology, same hardware? Right? You're going to fold over. You're going to have a screen on the outside. You're going to have a larger screen on the inside when you unfold it.
But what if everything was amazing? Like, they do everything right.
Well, yeah, obviously there's room for improvement with anything.
Yeah.
But I just don't think it's going to, you can do a really massive overhaul. You're still relying on the same tech, for that I mean to say you're still going to be buying displays from Samsung.
Right.
And implementing, like, it can only be so thin, and it's still going to have a seam. Like some of the stuff that, what was the device, the Oppo device that we recently looked at, where they were able to diminish the seam quite a bit?
Find
N.
Find N.
It somehow placed the foldable display under a more tension, and it was able to really change the appearance of the seam because of it. Now, I had trouble using it. I wanted to use it exclusively because it's just an interesting kind of a fun form factor.
Yeah.
It was a little sandwich, and see, like, you can't see the seam at all next to the.
Well, it's white.
No, but I promise. Okay?
I don't know.
Look there, look on that.
Yeah, that looks pretty good. That looks great.
You can't see the seam nearly as much.
Yeah.
I'm sure Samsung's going to take note, however it was they did that. I want to use it, but I had trouble with the certain aspects.
Play Store?
I was able to figure out Play Store, but there were some things were a disaster, like being able to, if you wanted universal search, swipe down to universal search, for example. Oh, launchers. I could not set, hopefully they fix this. I could not set a third-party launcher as the default launcher. You could turn it on, but it would be grayed out, the toggle, to have it as your default launcher to replace Oppo's own launcher.
Because you really like this new, the Niagara one, right?
I'm loving the Niagara one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you wanted
I gave the Niagara a shout out, and then the guy behind the Niagara launcher, he was chatting on Twitter. He's like, "Hey, man.
Oh, cool.
I'm Niagara guy." He's like, "I'm glad that you love the Niagara." So I still shout out the Niagara. If you have a tall, slim phone, whether it's folding or not, the Niagara's a beautiful thing once you get used to it. You got to give it some time, though. It's a vertical launcher with a scroll, where your main interface is a scroll. Anyway, so there's been rumors about Apple's folding device for a really long time, and but I'm kind of with this individual. I don't think it's going to be a rush to get there. That's what I think. They're going to wait and see. They're going to play the wait and see on that.